Right, we're gonna have a trial run here and see if we can just do it. And just forget this whole editing mojo. We're just gonna, yeah, let's have a go. Let's have a crack. Let's actually try and do a podcast. Okay, ready? Brace yourselves. Right, hello, and welcome to the Orgs Talks podcast. If you don't know me, my name's Charlie. I'm an artist. I'm based in Cheltenham, and for the past 4 years, I've been doing my bachelor's and master's degree. And for the past 5 months, I haven't been able to get anywhere near making artwork. So I'm making a podcast. Because, that was just the obvious tangent for this, really. The way this is going to work is it's not going to be your over edited doom scrolling brain rot kind of thing. This is going to be someone who wants to talk about art, talking about art to a camera with as minimal kind of editing and cuts as possible. Now, the podcast is going to be primarily around art. That doesn't mean it's going to be all whitewash galleries talking about that kind of crap, because that stuff in the art world doesn't interest anyone. What I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about video games, TV, movies, theatre shows. I'm not really music. I'm not educated enough in music, but we could have a guest appearance. But it's mainly going to be art through my lens, really, my practice. I'll speak more about my practice later on, but for now, I just want to set kind of the foundations for what this podcast is going to be. It's hopefully going to be every 2 weeks. Trying for every 2 weeks, but currently we're like 6 weeks into the year, and this is the first one. So we'll see if we can get an actual proper schedule going on for posting. But for now, this is how it's going to work. There's going to be 15 10-minute episodes of me talking about multiple themes. Won't just be the one thing. Hopefully, it'll be a lot of stuff throughout that one 15-minute episode. And yeah, maybe some of those topics will be about a work I've possibly made in the future. Might be about an artwork I've seen. It might be about something I've watched. It might be about an opinion. Something's happened in the art world. I will be honest, I feel like I'm a little bit behind with the whole art world stuff. So that might not come up as often. Another thing I want to mention is the multiple ways in which this content can be consumed. Some of you, I'm going to guess the majority, I might be wrong, are listening to this on my little microphone here. If so, hello. Hope you enjoy the sound of my voice. You're stuck with it for the next few minutes. But yeah, I thought this might be 10 to 15 minutes, a good length for you two to walk to the shops, drive to work, meditate. Could be. Um, yeah, I feel like audio is a very good way of consuming it passively. If you do want to watch it, hopefully, this is going to be put out in one whole long video with minimal editing. And also, we're going to have Instagram Reels, which should be like smaller chunks of the video cut down into like different topics, or just like for more of your easy consuming thing. I don't really want that to be the main thing. The podcast is the main thing, but the Reels are kind of a supplement to that. So that makes sense. Now, I do want to talk about me and my work because obviously that's important. That's the main lens for this kind of podcast. But I don't want to overwhelm anyone with a lot of art talk. And basically, I don't want to ramble on about concrete for 10 minutes. Because, yes, I work with concrete. I'm primarily a sculptor. That's what I think a lot of people would consider me. I refer to myself as an artist because I feel like I use concrete in more of a multimedia.
20 minutes later.
We'll get into it in a whole another thing. I feel like it's gonna be way too much stuff for now. But yeah, I work with concrete. I've worked with concrete for 9 years. I have a love affair with concrete. That's a sentence I say a lot, and it's something you're gonna hear me say time and time again. Actually, I might make that into the intro. I might be quite good. A thought for later. Let's actually carry on. The reason that I use concrete, I'll go into it really briefly, but it shares a deterioration which I can empathise with. and that's all around disabled experience. And that's all I'm going to say. Ooh, yeah, I know. Cliffhanger. Christ. Bit of a giveaway, please. if you're listening to this, I did just shake my glasses frantically. I feel like we need audio description for some of my movements. But yeah, we're gonna get into that in a whole nother video. I don't know where this like Donald Trump movement has come from, but yeah, another subject, another time. I do want to, before I finish, I won't mention, I won't like tag or link or do anything like that. You can go and do your research in your own time. We're all adults here. The White Pube. It's an organisation that I'm hopefully those of you within more of the art world do know about them. I'm guessing those of you outside of the art world have never heard about these people. But what they've done with their podcast is the entire inspiration. The White Pube as a whole is the entire inspiration for what I'm doing here with Organised Artworks and Orgs Talks. Yeah, there's just the great. Their content is super. That's kind of the dream for this, really. If I could reach that kind of thing, if I could get the blog going, get the website, get the podcast, that'd be super. But for now, we're just in my childhood bedroom talking to a phone. So it's only up from here. What an idiot. Right, okay. I feel like we finish up. One thing I'm going to completely blatantly copy from the White Pube after I've now mentioned them is an emoji scheme. So if you've gotten to this point within the video or the podcast, there's going to be an Instagram post come out just with like a cover photo for this podcast. If you could go on there and comment an emoji, I will select that emoji now. If we could we please comment the one emoji? It's in like with like all the numbers and stuff, that kind of thing, like all the symbols, I believe. There should just be a 1. If you comment that, that'd be great. I mean, if you can't find it, just comment the number 1. If you could, that'd be great. Because what it does is it helps me kind of calibrate how many people are actually staying for these things. Yeah, there's no immediate rush. You don't have to go and do it straight away. It's all right. You can let me finish. Let me finish. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
But yes, if you comment that, that'd be great. And I'm gonna go now because actually this has been very strenuous doing this. But I hope you've enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed listening to me. There's more to come. Sorry we haven't really spoken about anything. It's just been more of a ramble, really. But yeah, next few subjects are just to give you something to look forward to. We're going to talk about me. Obviously, we're going to need to talk about me a little bit more. I feel like my work and experience. We're going to talk about a show that I've seen recently, a theatre show called Red. Brilliant. Hopefully, we're going to talk about the Anselm Kiefer and Vincent van Gogh exhibition that I saw last month. And maybe some more stuff as off to London soon, so fingers crossed some art comes with that. But I'm going to go. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. I don't have a sign-off. Oh, I do have a sign-off. Oh, my God. Sorry. For those of you who've watched Orgs Talks for a while, you know I have a sign-off. But yeah, right. This is... Got to get back into it. Okay, you ready? Ta-da, lads. Yeah, fucking smashed it.